All right, folks, for our finale, you saw me go ahead and for the first time use this LEM stuffer with a few minor adjustments. I took one of the supplemental gears out that seemed had stripped out. I lubed it real well. I packed it tight. I wasn't at first sure of the size in which it held or the capacity. I said maybe 10 pounds. That's not true. I think it's closer to a 5-pound vertical stuffer right here, and you'll see why in a minute. So after I got done casing that first stretch, or what felt like what I had, after I cased what I had on the stuffing tube, I came out with about 25 links. All right. These links, when I made them about the width of my fist to keep them consistent. So by the width of my fist, I pulled out a length. You saw me twisted once away from me, so once towards you. I pulled that one out, once towards me. Pulled it out, once towards you. Pulled it out using this fist as my measuring, once towards me. All right. I did that about 10 links at a time, and I used a hog ring plier, and I clipped it off at the end. Package, I used the moist setting on my vacuum sealer. I like the way it doesn't squeeze my casings. These weren't frozen, so I didn't want to put too much pressure on it. And on each end, so there we go. So we're gonna write that. I'll label it Delwood Farms, with a marker or something for the first few to get our labeling system down. Then we'll take it down to the printer, print out the rest of the labels, and it'll look like everything else you finally see on our when we open it up and cook at the house. It'll say Delwood Farms ... the date we processed the animal, the date we made the mix, the date we stuffed it, and then the date we vacuum sealed and froze it. These things didn't happen all in one day for a few reasons. Curing, salt, seasonings, butchering. I'm a one-man we're a two-person operation here, me and our obligations. So we tried to plan our processing to the most beneficial time for our family. That being usually when everything else is done and you're ready to relax. There's a good time to process a hog. So that's how that goes. All right. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned today how to stuff, or how I am stuffing and casing these sausages. Going through it as a one-man operation with this setup, and I promise you, I'm ready to do the rest of these. I bought a lot of casing, so we're going to do the hot dog length. We're going to do some bratwurst length, and then I'm even going to change out tubes here, and we're going to just fill some bags, some ground pork sausage 1-pound bags, and I'm going to case those off. And my goal is to do this lickety split. I don't have a predetermined amount I'm going to do. I'm just going to I'm going to case until I run out of casings and then move to the next size. Case till I run out of casings, move to the next size. Because I know how much pork I got, or fresh pork I got. I can always order more stuff at your local sporting goods store, online, blah, blah, blah. So it's not hard to find the seasonings. Find what you like, case it what you like, match the stuff up as best you can. Remember, on your stuffing shanks, it seems like unrolling it and just kind of hand jamming that bad boy on there and lubing it up with some vegetable oil or some butter or whatever. Do that. It's going to be easier. It's going to prevent tears. Don't get careless and complacent, because you will tear that casing if you start going too fast. All right. You don't want to get that. You don't want to go in a rush. All right. I like to call it video speed, just a little slow and steady on certain parts. That casing is thin. It ain't meant to be thick. Don't nobody want to eat no sausage, no hot dog. You got to cook half the day to get the goddamn casing gone now. Take your time. Get a nice thin casing. Stuff it. You don't have to hold it tight and get it overly packed, because honestly, vacuum sealed, these bad boys look good. They look plump. I was sitting here worried that I didn't have enough meat in there. And at some point, giving a little tug, if you got some time, will, give you a more pleasant appearance or a more stuffed sausage. But overall, dude, I think these would be good. All right. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more as we switch into different avenues. I'm going to try some summer sausage at a later time when I got more meat, because the case is so big. Again, please like, follow, and share on your favorite platforms, Delwood Farms, or follow my reels.